Hi, Leo. It's Jeffrey. This is your reading for 2023. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I also offer IET. IET is a healing modality that can help you to move energy, transform energy. Please become a member. Membership is $2.99 a month, and it allows you to watch these videos commercial free. And as you know, I always have a mini message, and it's a nice mini message actually. So it's late. And I've discovered I really like doing the videos late. Not that late, it's like 11 o'clock. But it's the time of day that, first of all, is my favorite time of day. And it's really quiet in building. So I don't have to worry about this, that, the other thing. And I really prefer to be up late. It's interesting because I've always been a late night person. And as some of you know, I've been living in Mexico for, I guess, 9 months or something like that, maybe 10. Anyway, so I've had a lot of different places. I mean, I rented this apartment, so I've been here since October. But I lived in all these other places, and Mexico really threw me off. Well, everything threw me off, but I kept on waking up early, and it's fine. But my body really, I really like staying up late. I really like having this time. This is my time. This is when I'm most creative. This is when I'm most intuitive. This is when it's quiet. No one's going to call me. I'm not going to. And and I just had a little sip of coffee, and I found a place right around the corner here that roasts coffee, and it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's taken me time to like find that. Like I found a bakery with good bread finally. I found the right coffee place. Okay. I'm discovering it's like that's the energy. The energy is trust that it'll reveal itself. Trust that it will reveal itself. Right. Oh, well, I really want to trust that it'll reveal itself. It's sometimes like that. Like, let's say I misplaced my glasses, right? So let's say I can't hear my glasses, but let's say I misplaced them. And it's like, I don't know where the hell they are. They could be in this room. They could be in that room. They could be in my jacket pocket. They did. And then when I just like, I'm like, the hell with it. I'm not looking for them anymore. And I start doing something else, then they show up. That's when they show up. So it's a little bit of like trust that it'll reveal itself when it's supposed to reveal itself. And it'll like, it'll come when it's supposed to come. And just given that energy instead of, oh, if I don't have my glasses, I can't, sometimes like you can't find your wallet or your keys before you leave the house and you're on your way out and you're out of your mind. It's like, just let go. It'll show up when they show up. A little bit of that. Okay. That's the message for the year. Wow. So it's really, an energy of faith. It really is. It's an energy of faith. An energy of faith and an energy of optimism. Right. And I'm a Leo moon. So, I'll probably have to watch this more than once. 10 of Swords, end of a way of thinking, a new dawn is rising. The High Priestess, oh, this ended, and the way I think used to, I used to think like this, and now it's ended. And she's like, don't worry, we're going to create something new. Don't worry. That's going to be guided more by your intuition and your dreams. Oh, but it's so hard. Then I have the 9. And the 9 is I had a similar message for Aries, actually. So the 9 is seeing the truth for what it is, right? And being really like, oh my God, this is really uncomfortable. Like maybe you were aware of like a certain way of thinking that you had, and a certain way of looking at things. And it's sometimes there have been certain times in my life, not at the moment, but there have been certain times in my life where I realized how impossible or impatient or needy or greedy or whatever I've been, right? And then I see, or I've seen, like the actions and the comfort that I've gotten from my friends and from spirit. And it's like, wow, wow, incredible. Because I've been unpleasant, to say the least, to be around, right? It's really interesting because the high priestess is really a fascinating card. The high priestess is Isis, and the high priestess, there's this energy, it's a dual energy because it's a two also. So it's a dual energy, and the energy is either I'm keeping the secret, or I'm revealing it. And I feel, see, Isis creates out of the darkness and out of the light. She creates out of both. So she takes all the elements and she's able somehow to like manifest it into something new, something more mysterious and more kind of spiritually grounded in a way. It's also like a little call to pay attention to your intuition and pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to what you see in your mind's eye and what you feel in your heart. So getting back to what I was saying, there's this energy of if in my heart I'm living in this, then I'm going to kind of manifest more of that. Right? Like a few days ago, I was in such a state. I can't even begin to tell you. I was in such a state. And it's like, you have to find that place, Jeffrey, that's not that state of being in anxiety, so that you can like do things more efficiently and do things in a more calm manner and in a more loving manner toward myself, instead of you know whipping myself with what's gone wrong. And it's like that is just that's like having the key to get out of jail, throwing it away. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, it's a whole new ball game. It's a whole new ball game of, and nobody has more faith than this one. Nobody has. He's ready to jump off the cliff. He's ready to jump off the cliff because he's newly born and he hasn't had experience and he doesn't really care what other people think. He's totally eccentric, totally willing to try something new. And the thing is like, she's going to catch you. And his soul is here with him. The dog represents his soul, the purity of his soul. And here's all more purity, the rose. It's like, and that's the thing, is that sometimes, like being here, because I'm living in, a different climate, a different language, a different culture, a different way of doing business, a different everything. And it's a lot. It's really a lot. And I've had to adjust. I've really had to adjust. And overall, the adjustment has been actually, I mean, sometimes it's a pain, but overall, it's been really lovely and really it's led to more comfort in a way. It's really interesting. And, I've been, for so much of my life, I've lived in so much, I don't know, anxiety and fear and worry. And it's like, the outcome will be the outcome. Sitting in anxiety, fear, and worry is just not going to, you know, serve me. It just isn't. So it's a whole new ball game. Toward your wishes, Jesus. Toward being emotionally satisfied. Wow. Wow. And then being able to build something new. Being able to build something new. And all the pages have this energy of youth, and youth in a good way, not in a, like, I don't know how to tie my shoe way, but in a way, yeah, I always feel like the pages are like before the nights, and they have like an inkling of an idea, I wonder. Um, and because they're inexperienced, it's not even in their mind that it won't work. Like, it's just not even in their mind. They haven't had the experience of it not working, and they have enthusiasm, and it's sort of like, yeah. And sometimes it's what we need, you know. Okay, I'll try it. It's like that. Yeah. And then I have the Knight of Swords, who comes in with really clear thinking. And this is also, sometimes the Knight of Swords to me is, I always forget the word. Um, Inspiration, like a flash of an idea. Like, oh, now I see it clearly. Now I see it clearly. And it's messages. It's messages. It's like, sometimes you'll be at a party, or you'll overhear a conversation, and you'll hear someone say something, or, something that's like out of the blue. There's an energy of out of blue. And it's like, that makes a lot of sense. I never thought of that. And that's what the Fool also has, this energy of like, he's, it's almost like, I don't even know how to describe the Fool in a way. It's like he's a sponge. He's a sponge. And the Empress is here. So don't worry about it. The Empress is here. All hail the Empress. The Empress is quite the card. It's a 3. It's creativity. It's Venus. It's Mother Earth. It's abundance. It's generosity. It's nourishment. Um, Love. Comfort. Fertility. Pregnancy. And pregnancy is not just physical pregnancy, but pregnancy can be like a new business, new idea, a new brainstorm, right? That's what pregnancy can be. It's not just a child. And the thing about the Empress that I always understand about her, it's a sense of ease, and it's a sense of flow. It's a sense of flow. It's like a fountain. It just keeps on. The water keeps on, keeps on, keeps on, keeps on. It's like a tree. It just keeps on giving fruit. It just keeps on giving fruit. It just keeps on giving fruit. It's like it's not even an issue. It's not, oh, the tree has gone dormant. Oh, it's not like that. It's almost seasonless. I mean, it's kind of a part of the summer in a way, but it's really kind of seasonless. It's a little bit like Mexico City, So today I went to Bosque de Chapultepec, which is the big park here, and it's really it's a forest basically, and it's split up. It's really big. It's like really big. So I went to the main section, but I don't know. I don't know where I was. I was kind of lost. And I sat near this statue. There was like a little bench there. The bench is not that comfortable, I have to say. I have to throw in some kind of complaint. And the roses were blooming. It's like, this is really nice. No. The roses are blooming. How lovely. Like, oh, okay. It's like, it's not, it's 75 degrees, 77, something like that. It's not something new I'm getting used to. And it's nice. It's really nice. It keeps flowing. And I think that's what the energy is. The energy is really is like letting go of this old way of thinking and letting go of the anxiety and the fear. I had something similar for Aries, and letting her do her job and letting her do her job, right? And being open to new experiences and ideas and new creativity toward your wishes. I mean, this is a great reading, and flashes of inspiration come that are balanced and illuminated. Second card of Venus, by the way. So that, the Empress is Venus and justice is Libra, so it's ruled by Venus. So there's a sense of balance, of comfort, of being illuminated, of letting go. There's also a sense in that justice card of like letting go. I'm letting spirit take care of it because it's in divine justice's hands. It's like, this sitting in the worry and the anxiety and the fear is just not going to serve you. And you've taken responsibility and you know how to move forward in a creative way. And once you get that, it's almost like, you know what it feels like? It's almost like you've been using the wrong fuel for your car, right? And then, you over here, oh, wow, if you go to this gas station and you get this certain kind of gas, it's like the engine runs clean and clear. You can go faster for less money, la, la, la. And you're like, all right. And like, that's what happens. That's what happens. Like, that's how I feel about it today. And yeah, because this one moves. He also, he's in a way, he's following his third eye. He's following his mind's eye. He's following his the goal. He has the goal in his mind's eye, and nothing's going to stop this guy from getting there. Nothing. Nothing. Like, that's the energy. And there's an energy also of confidence, right? Being able to execute the plan. Wow. And then you get victory. And the other, so to me, this is actually out of the minors. To me, I'm really understanding this is really one of the most benefics, because this is like the Hollywood card. That's what I call the Hollywood card sometimes. This is about being loved, admired, and supported by yourself, by your fellows, by the community, and by spirit. That's what this card's about. This has been a great reading. All right, I'm going to show you the cards. The end of a way of thinking. The spirit and your unconscious and your dreamscape is working overtime. Worry not. Let go of the fear. Take responsibility for what you need to take responsibility for, and you will know when to act. And once you know when to act, there's no stopping you. You're a Leo. And you might be starting something completely new, and it doesn't even matter if the ground is fertile or not, because he's a page, and he, through his enthusiasm and his the action taking, that's going to grow toward your wishes. It's a whole new chapter full of adventure and risk taking. I never really say that, but it is. Lots of inspiring ideas that are full of abundance and creativity and joy and flow and ease that are actually at the same time still balanced, and you will be supported by yourself, by spirit, and by your fellows. Wow. I know I say wow a lot, but this was really a wow. And yay, yay. And something told me to do Leo next, you know. That's how I do the order. It's kind of weird. I mean, I separate it into elements, and I wanted to end on fire for some reason. A lot of times I like to start with fire because it's, you know, it's fire. But I wanted to end on fire because it's like I wanted to end it with like creativity and instinct and enthusiasm and, you know, all that. Anyway, that's that. Have a lovely, lovely year. Blessings. If you want to contact me for a reading, I'm open. When I tea, I'm double open. All right. See you soon. Blessings.